So these, I think, can just be straight up reinstalled into this room. You know what, I might as well start properly now. Hello, welcome back to Rimworld. So what I've been doing in between episodes is I've tried to get this done as quickly as possible because I don't think anybody wants to see another episode of building. And I've kind of got into this sort of, I've sort of fallen into the typical Rimworld trap of making the building the main part of the campaign rather than just the building that, you know, you build things that help you do the campaign rather than it being the main part. So all the houses are finished. We've got the little bits of, you know, road and crap in now. These things took ages. Do not recommend building as many as I've built here. We've sort of future-proofed because we've got a spare couple of bedrooms here as well. But honestly, in the future, I definitely would have only built them in colonist rooms that we needed. In fact, I'm going to go as far to turn the ones off that are unoccupied just so they don't use so much fuel. So we do have, what is that, 4 spare bedrooms? 5 spare bedrooms? That's worked out pretty well because we do have, you know, like Crusaders and Moss there apparently sharing a room, so if they were to break up, we would need a spare one. Bonnet Bigly is up in the north by himself, so he is obviously going to need a bedroom of his own while we build his castle, so chances are he'll use one of these temporarily. This area, what I wanted to do with this was have a more convenient food storage area rather than having them run all the way up here, you know, to come and grab food if they're living down in this area now. So this is going to be sort of, you know, recreation, food preparation, cooking, just a general sort of hangout spot. Like I said, sort of town hall, but also a granary. Didn't really have a good name for it. It means that we don't have to have shit like this happen in the future. You know, the blacksmith research station, stone cutting, cooking, billiards room, as you would have. So we can sort of move all this down here, and that's basically what I've been doing for the past sort of, like, last 30 minutes or whatever. Just trying to get all this set up. So, again, similar thing. We're just going to have, we could have butcher stations, to be honest. Somewhere a little more convenient. You know, we could do this in this little sort of, side room. The reason I'm doing this is to try and trap heat, because heat conservation is fairly important in this, quite obviously, because we don't have traditional freezers. We never get below freezing. So if I put the butcher block sort of in here, it might make it a little more convenient so that they're not... Well, I don't like keeping the butcher blocks in the cooking area, and I also don't like putting them in the freezing, because obviously the work penalty. I might just put them in this room, though. It'll look pretty shitty, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much. Who cares? It's just butcher blocks, you know? Again, making it as convenient as possible for our people without getting in everyone's way and giving everyone food poisoning is sort of my priority here. And then the actual food stations we can put, you know, a little bit closer. I might just dedicate, like, this area or this back corner here to being the dedicated food processing area. And I am reinstalling these so we keep all the builds as well. There we go, and we'll just grab this. And I'm trying to conserve as many resources as possible. You're not completely rebuilding the area every single time. In fact, I'm going to cancel that one. We'll put the ice creation station on one side. So you go... We might as well put them next to each other, eh? There we go. I think that one looks a little bit better. I kind of like the design we've got going on here. So a separate little door into a small kitchen area, a couple of butcher's blocks, fairly, you know, decent distance away from the actual cooking stations. We've got a high priority, in fact, a critical priority here. Stockpile area for any sorts of foods, except for what I meant to untick was meals. Meals go in this area here, so they can just immediately walk in, grab a meal, and walk back out without having to traipse all the way to the back to the fridge. And this bit is going to be the overflow area, because this is how they're going to, you know, obviously come in this direction to drop food off from the farm. And then we'll put some farms over here, sort of just in this general area for now, seeing as we don't really have an upper class district so much, or any, or you know, the middle class district is a much lower priority until we get a much bigger population. But we'll build Bonnet Bigly's thing here, and we could just have some farms separating him from the peasants temporarily. I will stick to that original design. Then we need like a storage workshop, craftsman's workshop, and obviously like a big sort of warehouse style thing. And then we're basically good. I'd like to build a guardhouse. I'd like to build a wizard's tower as well, seeing as I have been carrying on with the research there. So we finished the first level of enchanting, but I have no idea how any of this stuff works. Haven't done any research around it, so want to dive into that this episode if we can. But I think this will look a lot better, and hopefully the colony will work a lot better as well, because this whole situation is not ideal at all, to be honest with you. So let's get everything reinstalled as soon as we can. Those are being reinstalled, are they? I didn't just build copy. No, we're good. All right. Now, one thing I have noticed is that those Dwarven, we researched it last episode, the Dwarven Ithilidin lamp, if I can actually click on it without getting the date in there, it does say that it creates endless blue light, but the issue is you can only put it in outdoors. Man, it's a real shame. Is there anything... that's what I was looking for. Okay, so this one here we want to put indoors just to provide light. 2 components, 3 iron, 15 steel, fairly cheap, fairly straightforward. We have a lot of components because obviously we've got nothing to use them on. We've been getting them from just random crap like guests leaving them behind. So we'll put these indoors, and hopefully that'll be sort of the infinite... the infinite torch that we don't have to worry about keep refueling here. There we go, that's a lot neater. I got rid of some of the iron there and sort of redid the kitchen. These lights, although are infinite, look really, really ugly. Like everything looks like a nice neon blue that you might get outside a chip shop or something. So I've got rid of, well, I've kept them, but I've also added some regular torch lamps. Unfortunately, they do require fuel as well, but it's once every 5 days. And I mean, we can grow bamboo in that time, so it's not a big deal. A little bit of a pain in the ass, though. What I've actually done with this area, right, I did this earlier, but I've got to point it out, is by the side of the houses here, I've built up just a shit ton of bamboo. It'll act as a nice wall, it gives a little bit of beauty, plus it's also useful for refueling their fires as well. You know, that's if anybody goes on a tantrum, we've got, you know, bamboo nearby. So, why on earth have we got a roof there, though? That's the real question. Let's put ignore roof areas, actually, between all of this, because we want this to be constantly open, right? We don't want this to be roofed over, and they might just do it if I, you know, put down any old block. They'll take the opportunity. Right, there we go. So, what's the plan, then? Let's learn how this magic system works. I think that'd be pretty good. I've got to move the farms over as well down here, so they're a bit more convenient. Again, I'll probably put it between here and Bonnet Bigly's Big Boy Castle. And then building a blacksmith sort of warehouse, that type of area would be good too. I mean, getting the defenses set up would be incredible, but for now when we've got a fairly small colony in such a massive area, it might even be worth building another wall, sort of across... I know, it's across like this area, for example, and then building like a central gate here instead. So this is still, you know, Bonnet Bigly's land. We've got the road protected, but I think it was a little overambitious with this amount of men. When we get more population, obviously, we can start expanding up there. But for now, I think a smaller area will be better to focus our efforts. God damn it, I just wanted to get the farms done, because that's the last sort of essential bit. They're using sappers. Well, good luck with that, seeing as we're not really that well defended anyway down here. All right, so how many are there? Yeah, this is a more reasonable raid than that last one we had. Was that 17 dudes? Some with clubs. We've got some with bows, which could be an issue. Honestly, I think we'll be fine. We've got some pretty good wizards here. They are going to go straight for the front gate, I would assume. I don't know why they bring sappers when we've got a massive hole in the wall. Anyway, okay, move in, team. Shall we level some people up before we do that? Because I imagine they have earned themselves a couple of points here and there. Billowing Hate, we are going forward to increase the amount of hate. And then Insane Nigel, you, my friend, get... I mean, the healing is so good, isn't it? It's so good. What have we got here? Shield, flies with the wings of an angel. Okay, sure. Overwhelm. I think we'll stick with the healing. Heal power, wound, or heal versatility, amount of wounds. I think we'll go for versatility on that one. Deep Sea, you are also incredibly good here. You're already, like, fully upgraded as far as I'm concerned with the whole magic missile. Increases the rate of mana recovery. Sure, maybe you'll be a bit more practical in combat. We've got Jim Morrison, who has, Cyrecum. Yeah, I might do that one. Mind and body. Increases the stamina cost of the Sonic Blast. Well, it's Sonic Power they use, not stamina. I mean, they do use both. Stamina cost... Wait. Maybe it is just stamina. I'm going to go for it and see what happens. We've got Croesus as well. My God, we've got so many people. Oh, you're just the robot boy, right? Sorry, effectiveness boosted 10% per skill point. Are you kidding me? So we could take him up to 150% construction, crafting, and mining speed. That's just disgustingly good. Somebody in Discord said that apparently that was the best one to go for anyway, so I'm kind of happy I picked that one. Jimbo, you, my friend, are on basically in the same boat. More focus will do. And then that is everybody. Alright, so let's see how well this goes then. They're apparently making it incredibly easy for us and going through a choke point here. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, right, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Is this everybody? Right, bring them together. We might want to spread them out a bit as well, just so they're not all completely bunched up like this. They have all got ranged weapons, which is also quite nice. Again, let's not get so incredibly bunched up. There we go. Well, I guess we're in. Good luck, team. Where's my magic missiles? There we go. There's one down. Oh, this is going to be so easy if that... Oh, no. Oh, no, it's one of those guys. Was it a blood mage? I think I saw some people in Discord saying it was a blood mage. Blood mage, we need you. So we need him. We need this person. Excuse me, if somebody could knock him down and not actually kill him, that would be fantastic. Graveblade, the entrance. You've got everything good. Who is it with the insane, massive blast? Is it Jim Morrison? It is Jim Morrison. Sonic Blast. Fire away, my boy. That blood mage is so powerful. It's just insanely good. Oh, shit. Did we kill him instantly? I think we killed him again. Holy shit. Every single time. Right. Yeah, this is not ideal, but we're doing okay, though. I think we're doing fine. What about our boys who are on the floor? It's just burn. It's just burn. So no immediate danger in the most literal sense, right? Search and destroy. Because you, for some reason... Oh, they're already fleeing? After that? Really? Man, I wish we could capture ourselves a blood mage, because those seem incredibly powerful. Threw a mana potion on the floor for us as well. I appreciate that. Oh, that was close. I don't think we took any... like, actual damage, though. I think it was just, yeah, burns. We've got a Sonic Blast damage there. Jimbo. Also a little bit of a burn. Everybody just got burnt. Nobody took... Man, that was very, very lucky. Okay, where is Insane Nigel? Guess what, friend? You're on healing duty. Fucking blighted plants, get out. Hey, stop that. We're going to lose all of our Lembas harvest. To be fair, we've already started planting the new Lembas, so it doesn't matter too much. But hey, get out of here. This is still going to, you know, we're going to need it to keep ourselves going. How are we doing in terms of food? I don't really keep a close enough eye on this. 137 loads of Lembas, 35 jerked meat, 42 simple meals, apples and berries. Where did we get apples from? I will never know. Anyway, that's looking pretty good. 137 Elvish bread, and of course the Elvish bread gives us that ridiculous boost as well, so that's pretty good. Looks very dark in that room. I'm not sure it actually is. Apparently it is lit. Oh, okay, it's dark over by these boys. Oh, because we're out of steel. Right, fair enough, because we got rid of the smithy, so I could rebuild it somewhere a bit more convenient. Okay, fair enough. Next thing I need to build then is a new storage area, naturally. A more convenient hospital. Oh, that's what we can do with the spare rooms. Congratulations, you're now medical. Congratulations, you're now medical. Let's turn the fires back on then. Toggle power. Let's go medical. Bonnet Bigly is going to need a new room because I have dismantled his old room, hence, you know, it being miles away and not easily defendable. Does he have a bedroom? Let's wait and see where he goes. He's going to go play billiards. So let's just make sure he's got a bedroom before I turn them all into medical here. Local squirrel has gone mad. Classic. In other news, I don't care. Let's go ahead and cancel these. And this can be, back to being a prison then. Why the hell not? I feel like it's been a while since we've last gone on an adventure. So let's see what we've got on the world map here. And see if we can't go out and grab ourselves. Oh, God, is this an annual expo? Shit. It's a real shame that it doesn't say what the expo is for, because I don't know what to send to that now. So we've got an outpost, reward torn script, water, Cerium times 29, and unrefined magicite times 48 to the equivalent value of 3,000 silver. Or we've got this one here, torn script demonology. I mean, you kind of tempted me more with the demons, I will admit. And that's basically it, all we've got nearby. Now, it wouldn't take too long to get to either of them. This one will be, I suppose, much quicker to get to because we could go straight down the road. So, Demonology, Mana Potion, Cerium. I don't know what Cerium is, but I keep seeing that name crop up. I think it's an important aspect of the arcane crafting. Now, I assume we need some sort of scribing to turn the torn scroll into a useful scroll, so we'll go for the scribing next then. This research is incredibly expensive, so it's going to be a while before we get to any of it, especially as we don't really have a dedicated research area anymore, as I've started to remove some of these old buildings as well. Okay, I would like to wait until we get our defenses shot up a little bit. So speaking of which, I have been building some reinforced walls here, trying to get it 3 blocks, 4 blocks thick so that sappers really aren't going to be very effective at all. If we get that on both sides of sort of this main area and then build a big gate across as well. Again, I'll try and incorporate this natural mountain structure. So we'll probably build a gate, something akin to that across the front here. And then it should be very, very easy to defend our base at that stage. But until we've got that set up, I don't really want to send our best fighters away on a mission and then have a big raid turn up and get us all wiped out, if that makes sense. Especially as the unfortunate truth is our best fighters are also our best mages and our healer. So if we did send them away, we'd be at a massive disadvantage. We could just send a couple of mages and then a couple of crappy guys, but same situation really. I would like everyone back here just to fight off any raids. So there's a very temporary storage area. I'm not going to keep this here. It's just, again, just a very temporary thing until we can build something a little more convenient, like something attached to a blacksmith or a workshop, something like that. And over here we're building, or I should say completely rebuilding the walls. So I'm replacing the wall that's there and replacing it with one of the reinforced ones instead. Again, just to deter sappers, it's better defense, and, you know, I feel like it's just a much better idea all round. This wall is taking quite a long time because, unfortunately, with Rimworld, if I do this, they will immediately start, or there's a chance that they'll go into the middle here and start building around them and block themselves into the wall. So this one I'm just having to do essentially like that, waiting for them to build it and then coming back to it. The alternate is you know, replacing this wall entirely or deconstructing it, building the inner wall and then building it back up. It's just more of a pain in the ass that way, so I'm just manually doing that one. But that's already fairly well defended, so a lot of the effort right now is going on to this one. Oh my god, come on. We've almost finished the goddamn farm. Okay, so we've got ourselves another Elemental Rift. Which one is it this time? Granite Elemental Rift. We've had this one before, and luckily it's on just this area of the wall that has been, it's already been knocked down, so that's fairly convenient for us. Oh no, wait, hang on. What the hell are they? Water Elemental. Okay, we haven't had Water Elemental before, which is good, because I have a feeling these boys are what we need for magic crafting, right? So we've already done Earth. I think we've had Fire as well. So I think if we take out the water ones... Oh, God, Patches. Oh, God, Patches. Run, Patches. Magic missiles. Here we go. There we go. We've hit them with a spike. Bonnet Bigly is going off by himself. Bonnet, chill. Chill, Bonnet. Okay, we're good. There is an eclipse as well, which is why it's dark, but I didn't think it was worth, you know... What is that? What is that? Excuse me? Did you just shoot my quarry that I'm trying to dig? How dare you? Yeah, so like I was saying, I think we actually need one of each of these crystals. So we've already had Menta Magic. Mentor a mage of a lesser level to increase their magic skill. That's... Oh, God, what the fuck was that? That's new and different. Okay, we'll have to check that out. And what is that there? Oh, iron ore, right. Must be from a meteor or something. What is that? Is that just... Where's that coming from? Hang on. Oh, it's just coming from the sky. Right, so it's like, yeah, elemental assault. There you go. So it's actually... oh, my God, I didn't realize we had a cold snap as well. Shit, how long's that been going on for? 0.9 hours. Okay, right, understandable. Man, this is kind of a pain in the ass. Let's deal with this one as soon as possible. So we need to go ranged weapons only, preferably. Attack... Okay, yeah, no. Ranged weapons only, though. What part of the memo didn't you get? Go back. Run. Oh, God, an elemental just came out. Run. Actually run, though. Like, move. I mean, okay, I get that you would want less of... So this mod comes with the ability to not break melee combat so frequently. I understand why they've got it in there, but it's also a massive pain in the ass as well sometimes. Right, will that even work on it? What are we up to? 3, 5, 8. That should be done in no time. Well done, team. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, what do we get out of this one then? Yeah, so each of these gems seem unique to the specific type of element that the portal is, right? So we've already had, I believe, fire and earth, and then this one is water as well. So now all we need is, or maybe we've had air and not water. Either way, it doesn't matter too much because we've got a long way before we can go for that. Yeah, we've had, yeah, that looks like a fire gem to me. That looks like an earth gem to me, and that looks like a water gem to me. That's absolutely ridiculous. We've got so much granite. I actually ended up cancelling all of the quarry jobs. I forbid the other quarry. I don't know if it's still there. Yeah, it is. So I've had that quarry forbidden for ages. And then I reassigned the quarriers to deliver resources instead. So they're not building, but they are just delivering the resources so a builder can come over and immediately start building without having to get the resources first. Made these things a lot quicker to build. And actually, it's really helped out with a lot of stuff. You can see there that these towers already have the granite in them, but they haven't been built yet. Really helps out with the walls as well. You can see that all of them have resources delivered. It's just a case of a builder actually going over to it and building it up. We don't really have that many skilled builders. I've got it sorted by construction. We've only really got 4 there with any sort of particular skill. Potts Herbal Doctor. I mean, you're butchering and cooking, which I'd argue is a bit more important than what we're doing now. You've also got 9 cooking. You should definitely be doing that one. A pack of Manhunting Cobra. Great. Okay. Shit, that's a lot. I think we'll be fine. 23, though, is quite impressive. The raids have kind of stepped down a bit. It's only whenever the Dwarven Bandits turn up, because obviously they're a modded faction, right? So it's like the game doesn't really know how to calculate what sort of strength they could turn up with. But everything else seems very, very weak by comparison. I need to maybe tweak the difficulty a little bit more. Maybe we could even go over to Randy Random as well. I assume they're going to go, yep, straight through that gap. Let's get a little bit of distance then. Good luck, team. We do have a lot of range gear here. Magic missile, nice. Okay, get ready. They are flanking us, but also completely ignoring us. Why? Okay, follow them. Snake, where are you going, Snake? Where the fuck are they going? This is the weirdest raid I think we've ever had so far. Whisper's been bitten. Whisper, are you okay? Ambrosia tolerance small. Well, that should tell you everything you need to know about how we treat the animals in this colony. I think that looks so much nicer than the last base we had, eh? We've got organized farms, we've got, you know, a storage area that's a lot more convenient than just being smack bang in the middle of the base with, like, a billiards room and a kitchen also thrown in with it, so that's kind of nice. The main gate we're actually working on right now. Now that we've got a sort of north-oriented base, we can actually use those grand gates without looking like complete shit, so that's pretty good too. We've got a little bit more of the wall to finish. What I am going to try and do with this sort of gate entrance area is most likely do something like that, right? So what we can do is we can have people inside the walls or head up into the walls and then sort of kill them as they come through, you know, put some arrow slits in here, something like that. But for now, because that's a little bit more complex and we need a lot more... How much granite have we got left, in fact? Are we almost out of granite? We've got 6,000 left. Jesus Christ, I really should not have left that quarry unattended. Honestly, that's something for the future. This is already more than enough, I think, to keep us fairly well defended for everyone. So that means I can actually start playing Rimworld again now that I've completely redesigned the base. Always good to actually start your base as you mean to carry it on. It's kind of a little bit shitty that I had to completely change everything, but, you know, it's my own fault for not making the first base look a bit nicer than it was. I've also put the trader spot in here as well, so they're not a million miles away. I can't dread to think of how many traders I missed out on because they were just standing up here in the rain rather than actually coming into the fortress area. Well, that's fucking terrible. Elvish bread times 145 is right away in storage. Well, granted, we've got 148 lavish meals, so it's not that big a deal. Holy shit, why are they not making ice? Skilled cooking. Skill requirements cooking 4. Work speed cooking. We need more cooks. That's what I'm hearing. I think the issue is because I've got so many infinite builds. So we'll do that until we've got like do that till we've got 150. Pause when satisfied. Unpause at... I should have really been doing this all along. It's just I thought, you know, we won't have enough resources to make lavish meals. So if you could make them do it, and I didn't think it would take up too much time, but now that we've actually got an organized farm, that old build that we had from the original one just won't cut it anymore. We do need something a bit more precise. So we copy that one over onto all the other benches as well. Yeah, there's no wonder we haven't been making any ice at this point. And that should be the very final bit of the wall going on right there. Look at that. Holy shit, this works really, really well, having half of them doing delivery and half of them actually doing construction. Boom. Are we done now? Is that everything? Can I finally play Rimworld again? You know what? It goddamn is. It actually is. Holy shit. Right. Well then, let's unforbid that then. All I need to do is build like a little workshop, but we can do that as we actually play the rest of the game. Now, I'm kind of happy with the defenses. A couple of things worth pointing out that happened during that. We got 1 million cats. Well, that's not really true. We got like 10 cats. Some of the pigs died. I think some were killed by a lynx, but it doesn't matter too much. Cats are so useless. They're absolutely the worst animal in the game. They don't do anything for us. In fact, they're so useless, I'm getting rid of them. I'm actually going to kill them all. Just because they're going to eat our crops, they're going to eat my lentils, they'll eat my meals, whatever we've got. Because I assume they can't eat lembas bread. So they're probably just going to eat the lavish meals we've got kicking around. Let's get rid of them all. Everything else can stay, though. We've got grizzly bear, 2 rhinos, and apparently 4 alpacas we also got from somewhere. Now, alpacas are a mountable creature. You can use them as battle mounts. We might as well get those tamed up. We've also got a gazelle. We could tame the gazelle, I guess, and see what we can do with it. And then the rhino also needs to be tamed, too. All right, that works out pretty well. So you might be thinking, why the hell is the combat music playing? Well, it's because we've almost finished the blacksmith. No, that's not true at all. Although that is almost done as well. And then I don't really think we need to do absolutely anything else immediately. Like I said, we'll actually play the game for once, now that all the defense are set up. That's why. We've got ourselves, apparently, a man-hunting drake. It's not doing anything, though. It's just sitting there. I don't want it to suddenly spring to life and come and attack us, though. So I think we might send out a hunting squad after it. Maybe we'll send in some bait? Oh, God, here we go. Someone else could apparently combat train. Yeah, there we go. All right, Deep Sea, congratulations. You've got a rifle. Go and kill this dragon for me. Oh, Jesus, this is so dangerous. We're definitely going to lose him, and I feel like a dragon is a little bit beyond us here. That's me saying, opening my big idiot mouth, saying that the raids aren't strong enough. All right, slowly. Run. Oh, God. That is horrible. Blink. Oh. He's done it. Okay. Get the fucking hell behind this wall. Oh, it can't fit. Wait, can it not fit in certain... Oh, no, it can definitely go through that. Okay, get in here. Run, 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 run. Lavish meal rotted away in storage. Oh, it can't get through the... Wait, it can't get through the open door. That makes our life easier. Oh, my God, the dog. Why would you go all the way around? Whisper. Whisper, you cannot fight a dragon. Well, it's a little lackluster. The dragon doesn't seem to be doing... Oh, it's actually attacking the rhino. Right, it's just melee attacking it. Move forward a little bit. No, no, no. Who's that? Who is that going outside the wall? Stop. I'll work out who it is when they start heading over there. Yeah, Elkip. Although I do want you at the front because of your whole Graveblade thing, that's a little bit too much. Right, open fire. This seems like a nice way to scum up this dragon. It seems to be kind of working as well. That's the worst part. Right, can you magic missile it from here? Oh, it's got to get into range. Okay, get over this side then. Go over this side. Hey, stop. Go over this side. What was that horrifying face that he saw then? Was he scared? A Zerbin ranged dragon. Dragonfire and ruin. It's all that it'll bring upon us. He's a dwarf, so that's kind of understandable that he'd be freaking out about the whole dragonfire thing. Right. Magic missile. Here we go. We've got it. We've actually got... Well, I was expecting that to be a lot harder. I feel like it's a little bit of a letdown that the dragon can't get through the gate. Oh, well. That worked. Well done, team. What can we do with this dragon? Tame it. Tame the dragon. What can it do while it's on the floor to us, really? Holy shit, if we manage to tame this boy, I'm going to be so impressed. Bonnet Bigly, are you capable of taming dragon? Cannot tame dragon. Animal downed. Rescue dragon. What if we like... Oh my god. Wait, confused. Wandering confused. Wow, that takes a lot of beatings, eh? I do want to keep it and tame it, but it also seems like kind of a dangerous thing to keep lying around. Have we got like a spare... We could stick it in the... We could put it in the warehouse. Doesn't seem like the best idea. I think we need to build an enclosure for this dragon then. Okay, cancel the blacksmiths. Hang on, cancel. We're putting a cancel on the blacksmiths. Thank you very much. We need a dragon enclosure. So we'll kind of put it... I'm thinking maybe outside the walls by the main gate. Seeing as I'm probably going to end up doing this with the main gate anyway. Like I said earlier, so that we can actually get some troops lined up. Right, there we go. We'll do that. Holy shit. What a weird raid. It's all down to you, Bonnet Bigly. Let's get this dragon saved. Holy shit. This is so ridiculous. Can I prioritize the doctor? Okay, so we need a doctor now. Pots. Good luck. Did I see that right? Hang on. Cannot mount fully grown. It's not fully grown? Oh, because it's a fire drake. I guess it's too... Holy shit, wildness, 98%. Petness, 0%. Holy shit, right, someone needs to patch this dragon up. Let's tame the boy. Okay, so between Pots and Insane Nigel, we've managed to stop the damn thing dying. Oh, still bleeding out in 2 hours. Holy shit, this is going to be close. Okay, there we go. So I think this is his 3rd round of treatment now. Insane Nigel, I also had to spend all of his mana on focus to increase the healing efficiency because he just didn't have enough mana to keep casting it. So he's gone away twice and actually come back in the meantime. Right, let's get him healed up. Though luckily, it actually instantly heals things, so it removes it, right? So that's worked out incredibly well for actually keeping him alive, but he's still got blood loss moderate there. I think it was extreme a second ago, so we're okay. Cracked Rhinoceros head. Yeah, wow. Okay, we should be fine. I think we've grabbed ourselves a dragon then. We're just building the granite gate on it there. Is it worth putting a roof on the place? I kind of feel a bit rude not putting a roof on it. Someone's also going to have to try and heal it, and we're trying to tame it too. Holy shit, he's feeding a lavish meal to the dragon, for fuck's sake. Now, I've no idea how we're going to look after a wild dragon. I feel like we're going to have to make some sacrificial... let's go manage areas, new area. I'm going to call this one Dragon Feed. And then what we can do is create a new area, and then whenever the dragon's looking hungry, we simply just move those animals into that area. Because we've got a lot of animals we don't want, right? We've got loads of pigs, we've got a gazelle, minions. We can feed it minions as well, because those are resummonable, right? Not only that, we could feed it the alpacas. I don't really care much for those, so anything to keep this thing alive. And then essentially, assuming it doesn't, you know, go berserk and try and break out, we should be able to tame it. I think it's guaranteed. I built you a bed dragon, and now you're lying on the floor. I sent Piglet 1 in to go and keep him company, so that he doesn't starve to death, because everybody knows if you don't have company, you will starve. My god, look at this dude. Blood loss minor. Hey, that's working really well. He was up to extreme, then he was moderate, now he's minor. I think we're going to be fine. Head touched by the arcane. Is that from where we grave bladed it? Wait, did we even grave... Whisper? Why is Whisper in there? Oh, this counts as my home area. Shit. Okay, not today. Thank you. We're good. Whisper, get the hell... Whisper, get out of the dragon hold. Animals. Whisper. Not today. Thank you. Get out of there. There we go. And then home area. Right, we're good. Whew, I thought we were going to lose a dog then, be eaten by a dragon. But this is one, I believe, added by the dwarf mod of the Lord of the Rings set, rather than the actual dragon mod that I've installed as well. So we've got 2 separate ones. One basically makes them turn up like thrombos. The dragon, to my knowledge, is an event-spawned one, but for the manhunters, it can be completely random. Bonnet's going to try and tame it. Oh, fuck. 1.2% chance. We could be here for... Is he our best animals worker as well? Hang on. A is for... handle? Is it handle we need? The dog is better. Also, it would mean Bonnet Bigly is not risking his life. Yeah, get out of here. Bonnet rode a grizzly bear into tame a dragon. Holy shit, this series. Oof. My PC slowed to a crawl then. So this is probably going to be quite... Oh my god, it's a Dwarven Bandit siege. This is going to be absolutely massive. I don't think I even need to look at this one. Hang on a second. Let me just put some doors on the blacksmith. Okay. God damn. 41. What's that? Is that a blood mage? Where are the blood mages? Let me try and track them down before we start this. So we've got... Oh, it just says Sharpshooter. Oh, Sharpshooter is a class. Right, got it. We've got an Arcane Mage. We've got a Summoner. Summoner sounds good. Necromancers are apparently insanely overpowered, so if we could get him as well. I feel like I need to give my people blunt weapons, because like, lots of Warhammers, which was a plan originally, if you remember. We've got Warlock. We've got another Sharpshooter, Gladiator, and an Enchanter. So this means that we're going to get that constant thing where they could not find anything to enchant. Watch this. Oh, shit. He actually did enchant something. Oh, God. Did he enchant his own gear? Can he do that? Iron Dwarf Walking Axe. Maybe not. Must have... Oh, Birdskin Normal Pants. Maybe he did that. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, look. We'll deal with this next episode because we're at 28 minutes and this could be a mess. Well, if it gets out of hand, we could just release the Kraken. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been a great episode. We managed to capture a dragon. The town is rebuilt and looks incredible. Oh, shit. The first harvest is in as well. That's incredibly good. This is much nicer. You've got to admit, this is 10 times better than that absolute mess of a colony we had up there. So I'm glad I spent a couple of episodes really digging in and fixing this. And I'm going to give a shout out to all of the insane top tier level patrons for making this series possible in the first place, including Big Dick Timmy, Tom Terrier 18, Harik, Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Lolrus, Haydog, Sidini, Necrophilant, Asuna Kirito, Facundo Vasquez, I'm the Lizard King, Jocelyn Dean Tesla, Michael Mullen, Tyler Birch, Powers Presley, Logan Thorne, Conspired C, Orcswolf, Average Gamer 419, Escape, Crosis, Vacuous Backers, and Tim Bragg. Thank you all for your support over at the ridiculously high tier levels on Patreon. You're the guys keeping the channel going. Thank you, much appreciated. And we also appreciate in this society, but you would be in the peasant barracks. Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Jimmy, Quasar Fox, Jack Allen, Gabriel Van Der, Luan and Thomas, Nathan Flores, Johan DeVries, Duncan 2 and 7, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beer, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Will Wade, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, The Sage, Acero, Nick, Fraser Brennan, Kevin Saunders, Bettimus Max, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, Igor Kozak, Haji Dumar, Noah Gallimore, Panther Pearl, and Alpha Scuff.